Now we're going to talk about question words or WH questions. The question words are to talk about specific information, so they require full answers. Not only yes, I do, no, I don't. No, in here we need to answer with complete sentences. The structure for the WH questions for routines and habits is this one. We use first the question word. What, where, when, who, how, why, which, and whose. These are the meanings for the question words in Spanish. Now, we keep the same structure than simple present for routines. Imagine that we don't have the question words, so the structure goes like this. Do or does, depending on the subject, plus subject, plus verb in base form. Now, when we want to ask for specific information, we only add the question word. For example, what does she do? Where do you study English? When does he go to the gym? Who do they live with? How does it work? Why do you smoke? Which does she prefer? Whose kids do you have? Now we're going to use the question words with verb to be. This is different from the previous structure. In the previous structure we saw how to use the auxiliaries do and does because we were talking about activities, but now we are talking about descriptions. In here, first we need the question word. What, where, when, who, how, why, which, or whose, plus the verb to be. We have three options depending on the subject. Is, am, or are, plus a complement. For example, what is that animal? Where am I supposed to go? When are you in town? Who is this guy in the picture? Who am I singing? Now we are going to use the question words to talk about descriptions. It's similar to the previous structure with the difference that now we don't talk about activities. This is the structure we have to use. First we use the question word. What, where, when, who, how, why, which, and whose. Then we need to use the verb to be. We have three options for the verb to be. Remember, it depends on the subject we use. We have is, am, or are, plus a complement in the structure. For example, what is that animal? Where am I supposed to go? When are you in town? Who is this guy in the picture? How am I singing? Why are you angry? Which is my book? This one or that one? Whose phone is ringing?